Good day to you, madam.
Richard, that you?
Afraid not, ma'am. Red McCraith, I'm a banisher.
Is that a breed of doctor I've not heard of? I need no bandages.
مودية المرة.
Exactly, no.
What brings you here, doctor?
I'm a banisher, not a doctor. I'm here to help.
Kind of you, but I need no help.
Well, then I'll not insist. May I ask your name?
You, young man, have a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm Hepzibah Perkins.
وشو؟
Goody Perkins to you.
هبزبة؟ وش الأسامي الغريبة هذه اللي اختاروها اللعبة؟
What's new?
I'm not the crier. I've neither the voice.
What can you tell me of Governor?
Oh, he's such a clever man. These men are often very, very lonely, you know.
Do you know Lamentation? Lammy Haskell, the governor's son.
Oh, he's a good boy.
How are things in the Harrows?
Folk are upset. That would explain all the death. I only leave the house to attend service.
هل في شيء غريب
May seem a
حولش؟
strange question, but have you noticed anyone acting
غريب
strange?
أكثر من اللي شفتيه يعني.
Strange, you say? Who of late has not been acting strange? Well, there's always the alewife. I can't remember her name. She's furtive. She wanders.
I'll bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you.
It is our honour you're here, sir.
You're the governor's son, right?
Yes, sir. Lamentation Haskell. Friends call me Lammy. Or they would if I had any. Please, call me
مسكين
Lammy.
ما عنده أصدقاء.
I have so many questions, sir. So many questions.
يحب يسأل أسئلة واجد هذا.
But I suspect this is not the time.
No, not the time. But perhaps you may help me anyway.
Me? Why, if I can help, I'd be honoured.
شو تسوي هنا أنت؟
So tell me,
شنو
Lammy,
وظيفتك؟
what do you do?
What?
How do you spend your days?
I assist my father, especially with the ghost wards. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly. If I can find any. Those that aren't dead have left New Eden. Who can blame them?
هل صعب تكون ولد الحاكم؟
Must be hard, being the governor's son and all.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been anyone else's son.
Hard to grow up in his shadow.
غبي.
Only if you like the attention, not me. I just want to read books and learn stuff. People leave me alone mostly. I like that. Mostly.
Your father spoke of the pestilence.
He did? Then, sir, you know as much as I do.
If you have an opinion of your own, I'd be...
Since you ask it, I believe a thing most vile assails us. An evil of origin unknown and perhaps unknowable.
So the pestilence is part of the curse?
Yes. Of course, the curse. Of course it's the curse. What else could it be?
يقول المرض جزء من اللعنة.
Those ghost wards are quite unique.
They are, aren't they? Conceived by Etienne Roulet, but made by my father. Do you use them as well in your line of work?
Not really. I mostly talk to ghosts. I don't repel them.
Of course. Still, each tool has its purpose, and these troubled times we need all the tools we can get. magic is glorious when wielded by the righteous.
You seem to know a lot.
Oh, if only, sir, if only. I'm still learning. Many of us...
هل في شيء غريب حولك؟
Your father believes there is a Harrow's witch. Have you noticed anyone acting strange?
I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only things being as they are, everyone is acting strange. The curse brought illness, illness brought division, division has led to strife. We could do with some healing, sir, we could. We need you to bring us peace.
Peace.
Good day to you, Lammy.
Good day to you, sir.
ما أدري السكن وين بالضبط.
The governor's speech.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread.
Ghost Ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
لوسي بي. أظن هذا يفتح الخزنة اللي حصلناها أو هذه تشست. شو يسمونه التشست بالعربي؟ صندوق. قاعد يتهاوشوا في الخلفية.
Good day to you.
I'd wish you the same if I knew your names.
Ishmael Law. I have seen you in the meeting house. I
إشماعيل
have
لو.
recognized the markings on your hands. I would have liked to have been a banisher, to tackle with the mysteries of our world. That must be something.
هذا واضح إنه من منطقتنا. ما أدري إيراني ولا عربي ولا تركي.
You wanted to be a banisher? That's unusual.
As a child, I met a banisher. I was impressed by the marks on his hands, the assurance in his demeanor. He made me feel safe. You do God's work, though you know it or not. Like Charles Davenport, I respected the minister a great deal. He's a terrible loss.
You wanted to become a banisher. Why didn't you?
I got married instead. Came to New England. Ruined everything.
تزوج وبعدين يوم جاء هنا كل شيء ضاع أو اخترب.
Tell me about
A vast subject that requires...
Tell me about Governor Haskell.
A man like me does not get to know. He is a man of faith.
Tell me about...
Nice boy. Very secretive. I do not understand the things he says.
شكل الولد قاعد وراه
How about you?
سر أو
How are you
شيء.
feeling?
I've not been asked this in a long time. I am feeling a bizarre conflict between faith in the Lord and sheer unholy terror.
هل في شيء غريب
Have you
حولك؟
noticed by chance any strange behavior hereabouts?
Our village has suffered much loss of late. Many of my neighbors have seen the disease take their loved ones. They get sick, and you never see them again. Maybe you hear them moan as you pass their house, but then the moaning stops. In times like these,
ناس تمرض وتموت
pray
بس.
tell, if a person was behaving strangely, how could I possibly tell?
يقول في هذا الوقت كيف تعرف إنه واحد
I can
تصرفه
tell
غريب
from the
ولا
look in
لا؟
your eye that you've someone in mind.
Watson, the shoemaker. Perhaps because of illness or through the loss of his loved ones, but whatever has befallen the poor man, he seems to have lost his mind.
I'll see you later, Ishmael.
Anytime.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Mistress. Lucy Barrow, the alewife.
العجوز تكلمت عن
Red
هذه.
Wraith, the Banisher. Alewife, is it? I'd never have guessed from looking at you.
And what does an alewife look like, Mr. Banisher?
She's got you there.
Tell me about yourself.
What are you, the census taker? I'm Lucy Barrow. I'm earnest, proud. I was the brains, he was... Well, he was there. And if you call me Widow Barrow...
What brought
وأنا
you to
تشتغل
Needle?
في الخمارة.
Freedom. Prosperity. The chance to watch good Puritan men...
تهتم في الفلوس بس.
Now, I happen to know.
Want a story, do you? All right. Recently, I saw Phoebe Walcott walking strangely. She was hiding something under her coat. I don't know what it was, but she went into her barn, and when she came out, she no longer had it. I've seen her repeat the deed on several occasions. Not that I'm counting, nor that I care.
How's life in the Harrows?
When is life as sweet as one could...
Well, that depends on how you define
Sweeter ale sells better.
بس همها
Tell me about the governor.
الخمرة والفلوس.
Not a big ale drinker, I imagine.
Sadly, no. Perhaps if he had been, he might not have been such an arse. He pries. Comes calling to check the contents of my pot. He's afraid. A scared little man. I am a woman of brains and means, but despite that, nay, because of it, I fear the witch hunt.
اللعبة هذه فيها تعزيز للنساء وتنزيل للرجال.
What can you tell me about Lamentation?
I hardly know him. He doesn't talk much. He's a little boy. Adorable, of course, but hardly interesting.
مش عندش.
Would you be interested in it?
What do you...
ما فكرت والله إني أبيع شيء. متى صار عندي 1455؟ غريبة والله، كان عندي 600 بس كيف صار 1400؟
Can I ask if you noticed anything strange lately?
I'll be sure to tell you if I see anything normal. Strange, they're suspicious. Aggressive, impatient.
Well, if you hear anything that strikes you as unusual, I'll take my leave.
Have a good day.
Good day to you both.
And a good day to you too, sir. And wasn't that quite the entrance you made? You'll be the talk of the town.
So, what brings you to our wee corner of the world?
The governor bade me make the rounds. He suspects evil doing.
If it's evil doing you're after, you may turn around and...
كيف أعرف إن هذيك اسمها
I met
إليزابيث؟
your partner there, the woman.
بعدين إليزابيث هذا مر علينا الاسم من قبل.
May God hold you and protect you in your grief.
Now, if you'd excuse us, my sister's not feeling well and we must hurry home.
When I met Elizabeth in New Eden Town,
شفت؟
she seemed healthy.
Dear you,
قابلناها في
didn't catch
نيو
her
إيدن.
name.
God be with you and your terrible pronunciation. Mary Claire O'Hara. This is my sister, Elizabeth.
تبي دواء؟
I'm no healer, but I'll help if I can. Do you have plants that need gathering? Something to ease the pain?
All the meadow sweet and vervain in the world will not help this fever, I fear.
ليش؟
We need no help from the godless. Thank you very much.
Our faith guides and protects us.
From where comes the fever?
A bad cut that's spoiled. It is not your concern.
انجرحت والجرح شكله تعفن.
Either she doesn't know it, or she knows it and is hiding it.
من وين جيتوا؟
Pleasant to meet another Gale. Where in Ireland are you from exactly?
من ايرلند.
We left Clarenbridge for Boston many years ago.
ايرلندا.
How's life with the English?
We're all the same saints under God, sir. And we too are New Englanders now. After 7 years in service, we've earned our place here.
صاروا مواطنين. شو تسوون
What do you
هنا؟
do around here?
We raised livestock, or at least we used to.
كانوا
We lost it all
يربوا
to the witch's
حيوانات.
curse. And the curse still stands, does it not? Banisher.
ايش صار في
How's the
المزرعة؟
farm?
Sickness took Elizabeth's sheep. And I can weave nothing without wool.
ماتوا الخرفان من المرض.
And now you really must be going. We'll take up no more of your time. I insist.
لا عاد باقي
I'll let
سؤال.
you rest, so.
Would you pray with us, Mr. McCrae?
Elizabeth.
God hath
ما
numbered
كان باقي
20.
أسئلة بعد؟
I surely will, if you wish it.
Pray for healing, Mr. McCrae.
No, pray for peace.
نعم. حد اشتراني أي واحدة فيهم مال بيس. هيلينج. بيس. هيلينج. بيس.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
جبتها صح.
For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
May the road rise to you, Elizabeth O'Hara.
Worry not about me. I'll be in heaven long before the devil knows I'm dead.
Elizabeth O'Hara, don't tempt him. God be with you, Red McCrae, and a good day now. Banisher.
Ladies,
شفت؟ عندي سوالف بعد.
noticed anything?
Strange. A fine word for the devil's work. I call it evil. Look around you. The harrows are dying.
Our flock took sick. Every last animal dead. Ram, lamb, and ewe.
Then the people took their turn. Many of our neighbours are with the Lord.
If there's witchery afoot, I'll need help finding the culprit. Do you have suspicions you'd care to share?
Well, Caleb Watson lately talks to himself. And if you interrupt him, why he's
هذه
as
أتوقع
rude as
ثاني
a
مرة
goat.
يذكره.
And he was such a well-mannered man too.
Lord forgive me, but I don't like him. The man has stopped washing. He reeks.
Interesting.
ما عاد يتسبح.
Thank you.
واضح إنهم فيه بلاوي.
If you...
Fools and sinners chat.
If only Hugh Batchelor would follow God's word on that.
What?
His fool's babbling cost him his sister and his faith in no particular order. Yet still he gibbers on.
That's quite enough.
Slan, so.
Banach.
Caleb Watson. We keep hearing that name.
Let's pay him a visit.
Good day to you, sir.
Likewise. Red McCrae. You?
A Perry Cottle, I'm the baker.
I'm a banisher.
Find no ghosts here, sir, nor demons. The governor, in his piety, sees to that.
I envy your faith.
How's that working out?
A man can do any number of things with it.
Oh, any of a dozen reasons. I'll not bore you with all
بس ما في
13.
طحين.
That's also how old I was when my parents died. I needed... He was a hard man. His wife was a pure-hearted woman. Taught me well. It's hard work, but I love it.
What brought you to New Eden? Were they short a baker?
Elsewhere, folks backslide. Here, we know the value of our daily bread, of God's own bounty. Here, the baker is near in position to a minister.
What's the word around?
Ah, it's gossip you want. Oh, so be it. Recently, as I made my way to the mill, I saw Ishmael Lore sneak into Phoebe Walcott's barn, his arms laden. Now, I don't know what he carried, but since then,
هذه المزرعة أو الحظيرة
skittish.
قالوا لنا قبل شوي إن في واحدة تدخل تحط شيء ما يرجع معاها. الحين هذا إشمايلي شكله هو يروح يأخذ هذا الشيء.
How's life in the Harrows?
Life in the Harrows, sir, tastes like hard work. And so,
What can you...
pious man of great eloquence. He likes a sour loaf. He's devoted. He serves his congregation.
What can you tell...
He seems a good boy. He's not like his father.
Have you noticed anything strange lately? Changes in demeanour, odd comings and goings?
Lucy Barrow goes picking plants. All furtive like. I've seen her. I've watched her. She puts them in her strange concoctions. Won't tell me what's in there. Maybe she'd spill it to you.
Thank you. I'll look into it.
God.
Lucy? Surprising. I'm curious to hear her take on all this.
Red McCraith, sir. The Banisher, at your service. May I ask your name?
Bachelor. Hugh Bachelor. I was the school teacher here in New Eden, in the times before. I do not need the services of a heretic today. And nor do the people of New Eden.
He seems pleasant.
قال لي توكل. شو بتسوي أنت ما عندك أولاد تدرسهم يا مدرس؟
Teaching, sir, takes preparation. At some point in the
في المستقبل بيكون في أولاد.
and the children will return, and I, sir.
Why didn't you leave with the kids?
For some time I wished I had. Watching the children walk away near broke my heart. But the Lord had other.
And they are...
You shall see for yourself soon enough that you may bear witness.
قاعد يخبي شيء هذا.
What news around?
I'll make no...
Seen anything?
Do you speak of the disease eating at the fabric of our faith? We've sealed the well, closed homes and houses, and set...
Apart from that, have you noticed anyone
I have seen the alewife, Mistress Barrow, lurking by the well, hands in her pockets clutching at her herbals. And as I think of it, before his house burned down with his wife and brother in it, Caleb Watson and the alewife had a sharp exchange of words.
كلهم مشكوك فيهم.
It were as if she'd cursed him.
بس في تركيز على اثنين أو ثلاثة.
Which I'd start looking there.
I'll steer you away from the idea that the alewife is a witch, but I'll look into all this.
God.
كلام كثير.
Ah, the famed and famous Banisher.
Have we met?
I was at the meeting house. You've got guts.
شكلها سكرانة هذه.
Thank you very much.
Politeness gives me the shits. I'm Phoebe Walcott. I buy and sell. Now then, what's...
Have you been trading in...
Forever and a day, your Highlander Highness. I belong to this land, body and soul.
Really?
Huh? Of course not. Don't be so good. Sense of humour won't go amiss, neither. Folk here are too grim to notice how... 8 years, if you must know. Of the third settlement, I was one of the first to arrive. And...
Look.
Like who?
I bet you tell me...
That kind is all they.
Lammy Hask.
Him? He's so deep in his father's...
And how...
I'm doing my best to bring a little joy to the world.
And how's that going?
Badly.
تفضلي.
May I ask...
I must...
ده أشياء غالية والله. شنو هذا؟
So, have you noticed any strange behaviour of late?
كأنه كان مكتوب
Apart from my own.
نيوترال يعني
Yes.
ما أدري
So
هل
much so that
علاقتنا
now I
تفرق
am almost normal.
الأسعار ولا لا؟
Caleb Watson, for example. Now he, my friend,
Is he now?
he used to be such a nice man. Now he's aggressive and he smells like the crisp.
Where can I find?
Well, now, seeing as he's our cobbler, you'll find him in his work.
May I ask?
هذا الشيء توني انتبهت له الحين. نيوترال. ما أدري هل كان الباقيين فيهم شيء ثاني مكتوب؟
Meet again.
طيب وين كان؟
Looks like we found.
Smells even worse here. Holy
It's justice. Start anew. Shite on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you make him kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you all right, sir?
We're closed. Now. Out with you. Leave. Leave.
I can tell from your surly demeanour that
هذا
you don't mind me
يذكرني
asking you a couple of
بجولم.
questions. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. And you, I can tell, are itching to help me.
Show your shiting shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself, Caleb Watson.
Tell me a tale. What have you heard round about lately that might be of interest?
Gossip's for shite bags. Not being a shite bag, I don't gossip.
عاد نسأل هذا إذا في حد قاعد أو تصرفه غريب.
The governor bade me make the rounds. Is anyone acting strange?
Why would he ask you that?
Everyone keeps secrets, and I have a talent for uncovering them.
I ain't got no secrets. I ain't done no wrong. Search me house if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap, apologise, then shite off and never come back.
يبين يعتذر له بعد.
Acting strangely, I think you've found your man.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
A man content with his own company is never alone. You hear that? Good one, right? It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
هذه ورقة عليها ديون لهذا الرجال. قاعد يقول لها رجعي الفلوس لو سمحتي. في شيء بينهم، بين هذا وبين واتسون. مسز ولا مس واتسون؟ هذا مستر ولا مسز؟ مستر.
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
جرح نفسه ولا ايش؟ كشف خيانة واحد ألكسندر. الرسالة من روث.
Being courted by two
شكله هو قاعد
at
يحب
once.
المرأة
Rare
بعد.
as well.
Terrible, doesn't it?
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
أيوة هذا الحب ماله روث. ما أدري واتسون، لا ما أدري وشو. إيه ألكسندر واتسون مات، حتى روث. هذا اللي قالوا انحرق البيت عليهم. يعني هذه زوجة هذا شلون؟ من اللي قاعد يكتب لمن؟ الحين ألكسندر أخو كيلب، وهذه روث زوجة كيلب. احترق عليهم البيت. حاول ينقذ شو اسمه، ألكسندر حاول ينقذ روث بس مات.
Ishmael said Watson lost his wife and brother.
He's surely haunted, but where's the ghost? You bachelor said Lucy Barrow cursed the house and it burned down.
The house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense.
Soon. They both will.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
This is wrong. It's wrong, I tell you.
You done enough sniffing? Tired of the smell of your own arse?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time. Outflank him.
يبينا نستدرجه.
There's burned
إيش عندك
debris
عظام؟
out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. It came from the house. Probably.
ورسالة الحب.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Were you telling the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name, 'cause I'm a greedy little prick.
You're frank. You don't sound like you regret it, though.
No. The past's the past. Dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory.
أنا الصراحة مش فاهم إيش اللي صار بالضبط. هل هم ألكسندر كان متزوج المرأة ولا لا؟ بعدين هذا قال إنها خانته، رجعوا يتزوجها ولا إيش بالضبط؟
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. You must be grieving. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother. And shite on you too. They're both deep in the dirt up at God's Acre. And I'll speak no more of it.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb?
Shite off with your God's acre. And
والله
good
هذا
riddance to
الزق ما
both.
يفارق حلجه.
God's acre concerns you not.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
Nothing happened. Buried all. Quiet, you. And you can shite off. Take it, nothing happened with you.
حتى أنا جاتني كحة. كان أخوين ما كانوا يدونوا بعض. يمكن ما كانوا متزوجين بس كانت تحب ذاك، فقال لها أنها خانته أو خانها عشان هو يتزوجها. احتمال.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's acre.